Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is Wednesday, September 20th, and we are about to do a little vacation haul for you guys. Now, it's not like massive. If we were to go to Disney, I feel like it would have been bigger.
Yeah, definitely.
But we just wanted to get like little souvenirs here and there. There are a few things that we did get that aren't shown because we got all of our family like a little something, like a t-shirt or just like a little something for them. So we did get some other stuff, but we already handed it out.
And I left two things in the RV.
Yeah.
So, let's get down to business.
Okay, so first is my, I think it's a Gatlinburg sweatshirt. It's like super comfy and it kind of matches Phoebe's, only hers is pink. The reason why we had to like get sweatshirts and stuff is because we totally packed for Florida. We did not pack for Tennessee or anywhere else. So halfway through when it was like raining and freezing, we had to like supplement with like sweatshirts and stuff like that. So I got this purple sweatshirt.
We have a couple things here that aren't really, like we didn't buy them and bring them back. They're like souvenirs from places that we went.
These are so cute. They're little boot mugs. They're like so stinking cute. These are from the Dixie Stampede dinner show that we went to that we couldn't film for you guys. I don't know if we even told them that we couldn't film.
Yeah, I think we said we couldn't film, but we did put pictures on Instagram.
Yes. So we could not film, but we got these awesome boot mugs. You drink out of them. They're reusable. They're super cute. So we got those and we brought those home. Now I wanted to preface this and say some stuff we got was not just like Tennessee stuff.
A lot of the stuff that's not Tennessee related that we got was, you can't get it around here anywhere. And if I get on Amazon to buy something, like I'm not paying rent that month. So we got these at the Guinness World Records place. I know that we took you guys there.
That place was so cool, and what was so cool about these bracelets were that they go around your wrist, or you just needed this plastic tag, but you clicked it to the machines or like the things that didn't have a world record right now, and you could set your own world record at that place.
Yeah.
And it would save it. So while we didn't set any records, it was super cool to be able to at least try.
Yeah, it was really, really cool in there, and we were like the only ones in there when we went, so that made it even better because we got to do everything.
I would totally go back.
Oh yeah. So I had said it in one of the vlogs on vacation. I don't think it'd be up yet. But when we were at Pigeon Forge, it was a shop called Kryptonite, and it had a bunch of DC stuff in it, and I ran wild. Flash pop socket, which I can't even put on my phone because it doesn't stick to anything.
We're gonna fix it up for him, and hopefully he can use it. Or I found a way to remove the plate, so we could really just get him a new pop socket and put this faceplate on a new pop socket.
Whatever works.
But yeah, it was super cool because I haven't seen one like that around here.
So this, my Flash wallet was not from that same store that we just talked about. This is actually from the mall in Gatlinburg.
It was like a little shop with like a bunch of different things. It wasn't even like all superhero stuff. It was like a mix of anything they could find.
It was real weird. There was no theme to it, but I walked in there and I like looked around for a minute and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna buy anything. And then my stepmom came out and handed me this. So it was like, I didn't even see this originally, so I thought that was pretty cool.
And Chris usually uses like a tri-fold wallet, but this one is like awesome because it looks like a comic book.
Yeah, it has comic book strips on the outside.
I hope you guys can see that. And then the inside is like super cool. Like I would even use that.
Those little pop figures, they had the bigger ones of them, but they have those around here, I think. But I just saw this, picked it up. Just a little guy. Just a little guy. Keep me company, throw him on my keychain.
He's super duper cool. I've never seen the little keychains like that, so that was really cool to find.
Yeah, he'll be with me everywhere I go. It's gonna be wild. I'm gonna be running around so fast. And then this one was, I've never seen this shirt before. Like I buy all my Flash stuff online, and I've never seen this shirt before. So I had to get it.
And usually all the Flash shirts around here, like at Walmart and other places, they're all like the same. So this was definitely something new.
I'm pretty much on my way to being the Flash. I just need to lose some weight and get hit by lightning, and we'll be there.
I didn't really get like anything, guys. Like, Chris really got the majority of things. I was more like about the experiences, so that's why he's showing you most things. There's nothing there that I really felt like I needed.
I'm also not very frugal. That's another thing.
Let me show you mine. Okay, so I got this popcorn. I have not even opened it. I seriously forgot I even bought it. This was from this little, like, it's called Papa's Sweet Tooth, like, popcorn shop. And it is super duper colorful. I got my dad a bag of Buffalo Ranch because he loves spicy stuff. So I got him a bag as like a little souvenir, and he loved it. He said it was so good. The ingredients look great. I mean, popcorn, corn syrup, a bunch of dye colors, you know, like, this is great for you. Great for a diet. I mean, it says fruit salad on it. I have had popcorn like this before, and I've always liked it, so I'm hoping I like it. It was only $5.39, so pretty good deal.
They had so many flavors in there.
They had like bacon,
ridiculous.
jalapeno, green apple, peanut butter and jelly, root beer float. I mean, like, so many different flavors.
Great. People are going to think I'm the weirdest person in the world. Alright, so we went to the aquarium that's down there. Really cool aquarium, really interesting.
Awesome. If you are there, you need to go to the Ripley's Aquarium. Totally worth the money and the time, especially if it's raining outside. Go there and spend your time.
It's like 4 stories. It's crazy.
And they have a playland for the kids. And you can touch the animals, which you will see.
So while we were there, just picked up a couple that I don't have to add to the old collection. Just a little penguin, guys. I know it seems ridiculous, like I'm like a big burly guy, I got the beard, and just I look angry a lot. I have a penguin collection. I've always loved them. Like, I've always just, every time I see like a stuffed penguin or like a little crystal one, something like that, I always buy it. I have, like, the closet is full of them.
And that's what everyone else does when they see a penguin, they get it for him.
Yeah. Like,
so
when I was in the hospital for my concussion, they thought I had brain damage. When I was in the hospital the last time, my mom went and bought like this giant penguin from the gift shop. I was literally in the hospital for like a day and a half. But yeah, I'll have to show you guys the collection sometime.
yes, but I'm going to show you this one because this one actually looks like a real penguin. Is that not the coolest thing ever? Because usually we find ones like this, which are like totally okay. He's so cute. But this one is super cool because it actually looks like a real penguin. So yeah, I thought this one was cool. And he looks mean. Arr. Okay, so there is a sports store at the mall and that we went to, and believe it or not, Chris was not going to get anything. Like, I was like trying to fish and find anything I could get him, but I think he started feeling a little guilty because I'm just the type of person that I would rather buy stuff for him than him buy stuff for me. So I was like begging him, like, do you want a hat? Do you want some gloves? Do you want this? Do you want that? Because they had like, what, every team in there you could think of, really.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I don't want anything. Like, it's okay. And he just like walked out, and then his dad went in and bought stuff for him and Chris. So that was kind of cool. It was a total surprise to Chris.
So we had like matching stuff. Ashley was saying it was rainy down there. It was rainy and gross for a couple of days. So I got just a little umbrella.
Yeah.
I'm not going to open it in the house because I prefer no more bad luck. But
it is. It's like the
I don't know
perfect
for that.
size for one person, and I can't wait to actually have an umbrella to go to work and not get soaked when it's like a torrential downpour. So
I can't wait to have an umbrella to forget at home when it's raining. And then my dad got the same one, but he got a Bears one because he's a Bears fan. And don't hold that against him. He's really a good guy. Around here, you cannot find Raven stuff.
like literally nowhere.
You cannot. If you're not in Baltimore, you will not find it.
Or close to Baltimore.
Yeah. The last Ravens thing that was found around here was her dad found a Ravens hat at a Kohl's, and it was a return from out of town. That's the only reason they had it. Crazy. But it's actually a really nice hat. It's got like the Ravens logo on the bill, like a mesh backing, Like it's not.
This hat is
snapback.
so nice. You wouldn't even find this in a lid store, which is like a hat store we have around here. You wouldn't even be able to find this. We even looked in lids stores for any Raven stuff, and we weren't able to find anything. So it was kind of cool that it was there.
Yeah, my other hat's from Lids, the one I forgot.
Yeah, it's an LSU hat. It's pretty nice. Okay, so our goal was to get a magnet everywhere we went, and that didn't mean like every store we were in, but any state, first of all, that we liked, and any place we went to that was cool that we enjoyed. So, first magnet we picked up on the road was this Wildcats University of Kentucky magnet, and we picked this up at a gas station. What?
That's the cat.
Oh, we picked this up at a gas station on the way to Tennessee. And if you guys didn't know, we started doing like a magnet collection everywhere we went. We got a magnet. So that's what we were going off of for this trip.
Yeah, we love having magnets from different places. Like, even if we don't go, we still have them. Like, my mom brought us home a Vegas one. Mm-hmm. We have a Great Wolf Lodge one. Like, we're just, like, adding to it.
The next one we got was this, I think this is so pretty, this Nashville one. We got this at a mall. Super cute. And then we traveled to Gatlinburg / Pigeon Forge because we were going back and forth so often. This was actually from the restaurant we went to called the Old Mill in Pigeon Forge. So that was kind of cool because we really liked the restaurant. It was super cool. The atmosphere was fun.
That place is crazy. Like, it was like family style. Like, you're like, oh, I want steak. They would bring out a steak, and then like they would just bring out like a huge bowl, like mashed potatoes and green beans and stuff for the table. Like,
endless with like soup and salad and bread, and then like you got a dessert. It was super cool, and it was like super fun because it was right on the water, and you were in like this old like barn type building.
Old mill.
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah?
It's called the Old Mill.
Okay, so now let's have our own poke fun at Ashley. Next one we went to Dollywood, and you do not know how freaking hard we searched for a magnet. Like,
oh my god.
I felt like we were searching for something that was obsolete. Like I was looking for a cassette tape at this point in time because we went around the entire park of Dollywood and never seen one magnet. And then finally, everyone wanted to leave because it was about to pour, so we were kind of in a rush to get out of there, and Chris and I were bolting to the front of Dollywood to try to find a magnet. We found one, and I love this magnet. I seen this and I knew I had to get it, and also it was only $3.99, which for this I thought would be more. It's heavy. It just says Dollywood on there, and their little slogan, which is love every moment. And then the top up here is a bottle opener, so it's totally useful, totally cool. And then I got Chris this. I seen these at an IHOP, and his dad actually got one for Brooke, his stepmom. So they have these name magnets, which is like super cool. Okay, they're only $2.99, and we don't ever find anything with Chris's name on it. Like, his name is spelled Kristoffer, so we don't ever find Christopher. We rarely find Kris.
Yeah.
I found Chris spelled Kris, and then I realized after I bought it that it was for a girl because there's a girl bear on it. But it doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't. No. But it does say the Great Smoky Mountains right up top. So this is we went to the Great Smoky Mountains, and that was probably one of my favorite parts of the trip. So I thought that was cool to kind of remember that. Then I also found this at the same IHOP because it was in Pigeon Forge. Do we have one for Gatlinburg? We don't have one for Gatlinburg. Mm-hmm. Frick nuts.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We have the sweatshirt. It's fine. We got this because we wanted just a regular Pigeon Forge one. This was a little more expensive. This was $5.99, but it is wood, and I just thought that it was like the way it looked was super cool. And our other Pigeon Forge one had the restaurant on it, so I thought, let's just get a basic one, and so that's what we got.
One with a bear.
And then, last but not least, this was Chris's find. So the last couple days that we were on vacation, we went to this water park in Indiana, which we've never been to Indiana.
And Friends Lake, Indiana, that's where Larry Bird's from, and there was nothing about Larry Bird anywhere near there. It was stupid. Neil Armstrong has his own museum. Larry Bird pretty much did the same thing, and he has nothing.
We're gonna get on to the last stuff that we brought. We have 2 more things to show you, and we have one for Chris and one for me, so I'll let you go first.
Okay. So when we went to Pigeon Forge, it's called the Island. It's not a real island. I don't know. There was a place is called Old Smoky Mountain Moonshine, and it's just a big building. Inside they have like a bar that goes all the way around, and for $5 you can do a half a shot of every single moonshine that they have, kind of like a taste testing. But then once you're done, you get a $5 coupon like towards the moonshine, so it's like you're just getting drunk for free. The kind that I got was, it's called Huckleberry. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a real
Fruity.
yeah, manly at the same time. It didn't taste a lot like moonshine, and I don't like the taste of moonshine. I don't think anybody likes the taste of moonshine. If they tell you they do, they're lying to your face. It was the second one that we tried, and we tried like 20, and honestly this is just the best one they had, in my opinion. But they did have a lot of flavors. If you guys are ever down there, I highly suggest you go to it. It's definitely worth it.
And for $22 for that, like, this is big. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's really not a bad deal.
No, not at all.
Alright, and last but not least, my favorite part of the trip.
This was probably my favorite as well.
Ta-da! This is my wine. So we were walking down the strip in, where were we at?
We were in Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge.
No, we were in Gatlinburg.
We were in Gatlinburg, and the strip is almost like New York, as in like there's a store, boom, 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 all the way down the strip. We happened to pass this bar, which was like a wine bar, and they had free wine tasting as long as you could give them your ID. So we tasted like, how many?
Like 5 or 6.
Like 5 or 6 wines. They had a few different ones to choose from, and they were having a special where if you buy 5, you get 1 free. And Brooke and I, well, Chris did too. He liked them, but Brooke and I like loved them.
Yeah, they were all over.
And
there.
I picked out 2, and she picked out 2, and she was like, "Well, we should probably pick out 1 more each because it just makes sense." So she picked out, I think, 3 different ones. We picked out 2 of the same and 1 different. We picked out, what are they called? 2 Niagara grape wines. They literally taste like white grape juice.
Yeah, they're super good.
Super sweet and super good. Like I don't feel like they taste like wine. And then we picked out 1 strawberry stomp, which is super good. He doesn't usually like strawberry.
No.
But I don't think it tastes like strawberry.
No, it's very sweet, but it's like, I don't know, it's just like a sweet red wine.
Super good.
Yeah.
And these bottles are like $20 each. They range from like 20 to 22 for each bottle, and they're regular wine bottles. I would seriously consider, because they ship these, like getting these shipped to our house, because that's the only place they sell them is here, which is super cool. We actually already killed this bottle of wine over here. It's just empty for a prop for you guys.
Yeah,
we drank it all in one night. It was like really good.
It was so good. Like, I mean, I don't usually drink wine. Ashley's more of a wine drinker.
This is totally a go-to if you like sweet wine that's not, neither one of us are a fan of like that nasty alcohol-y aftertaste, and this is a total go-to.
If you guys do want to try it, I will put the link to their website down in the description.
It's totally worth the money. I'm telling you, it's totally worth the money.
100%.
Then getting some cheap wine that, I mean, unless you just want to like get drunk, then totally go for the cheap wine. But if you actually want like good flavor, boom. This is going to be a couple of people's Christmas gifts. This is what we're going to buy them. Obviously not give them ours, but we'll buy them some and get it shipped here.
Yeah, we'll do like the 6 bottle thing. We'll buy 5 bottles, and then we'll give the free one to somebody.
That is all of our stuff we got in Tennessee. It was awesome. We had a really good time. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, give us a like, share us, keep watching. We have so many more videos coming, and like Chris said, he will link the wine, and we'll link that moonshine place too in case you happen to be in Tennessee, because it's super duper cool. Oh, also comment down below if you guys have ever been to any of these stores. Maybe you've wine tested or been to the moonshine store, because if you have, we'd love to know how you guys liked it.
Alright guys, we will see you tomorrow.
Mañana.